Hello, Marans, and welcome to my series on Summer in Mara. We are now playing Summer in Mara, the full game. And if you watched my demo or prologue, you're going to notice a whole lot of similarities. There are a few differences in the prologue, so stay tuned. Koa, were you on the roof again? No, Yaya. I just saw you coming down. Isn't there work to do? On the island, there's always work to do. We need oranges to make juice for breakfast. I'm too old to get them by myself. Oranges for the lady, coming right up. Alright, so you're going to notice the dialogue is exactly the same as the demo. However, there are some limitations and some things are missing that were not in the main demo, which is fine. Koa. I'm sure that if I plant some chocolate, it will grow more chocolate. I wish I'd suddenly have an interest in gardening. Because you know what? I like chocolate. But processing chocolate, not so easy. Alright, the other main tip that I have to get out there right away is, because I've played through this before, as far as the prologue goes, do not do anything extra. I mean, if you want to explore, you know, you go on with your bad self. But collecting anything extra will be a complete waste of your time. Because when we start the second day, after the prologue, you will not get to keep anything. Here, you have the most beautiful oranges on the island. Thank you very much. This juice is delicious. Now I feel energized. I'm glad to hear that. Remember this, Koa. You can win anyone's heart with food. Now, we have to prepare a new crop field. Okay, I'll watch you do it from here. Oh, no. You're clearly quite the young adult. You can do it yourself. Pick up the hoe and prepare the field. You'll be able to plant these carrot seeds afterward. To finish, get water from the well and pour it over them. Will I have to take a shower after? You will if you get muddy. Yeah, I'm always muddy. Alright, gonna get oranges, hoe, except... You know, I grew up on a farm, I'm just saying, and I gotta tell you, this sounds right. Alright, get water from the well. The fields look so good after sowing. Oh wait, talk to Yaya. Everything is ready, ma'am. Right. Now we need to collect some firewood, but I lost my old axe. We'll have to make a new one. Can I do it? Sure, why not? All you need is a stone and a bit of wood. Great! I'll have my very own axe. We will see. Here, take the materials and go inside the house and build it at the workshop. We'll meet afterwards beside the old tree. Alright, make an axe. And for those of you who are new and just joining, I think this game is so adorable. That has not changed. Koa.
I have to be careful with this axe. It's very sharp.
You're Dan tootin'. If it isn't, it's not very effective. And you are more likely to hurt yourself. Alright, we will need 1 carrot later, so I'm just picking it up now.
Yeah, look at this axe.
Good! Now we have to cut down this tree.
Aw, I feel sorry for it.
I feel sorry for it too. But what we take from nature must be given back. We live in Mara. Life flows through this big ocean surrounding us. If we take advantage of nature, it is our duty to compensate it for the things we took. We are part of this cycle. Koa, none of the things you see are yours. Mara lent them to us.
I like it. Should I cut down the tree now?
What do we say?
Thank you, tree.
Take a seed. When you are finished cutting down the tree, go plant the seed somewhere on the island. That's an equal exchange. Alright, cut down a tree and plant a seed. Wappa. So, yes, I gotta tell you, my greedy toad and hoarding hamster about had a fit the first time I did this, because I had pretty much deforested the island and gathered every single orange. I seriously
The tree is now planted. I hope it grows very tall.
If you take good care of it, I'm sure it will become gigantic.
I will water it every day, Yaya.
All right, Koa. Do you want to learn a new recipe? We will make orange jam. It's a very easy recipe. Go to the kitchen at home and prepare some. Hey, orange jam. But yes, they had a minor crying fit. It wasn't a minor crying fit. It was a pretty major one. When all the work I had done, all the time I had spent, was completely wasted. Everything was gone.
This jam is delicious. I'm gonna bring Yaya some of it.
Also, the cute little crab is gone. It was over here. But no, maybe, I think it was over there. Anyway, it's gone. The seashells are gone on the prologue. We don't have a hammer to start with. Bummer.
Yaya, try the jam. Oh, are we gonna have fish for dinner?
It depends on whether or not they take the bait. We will see. What about cooking yummy fish? Listen to the recipe, Koa. You'll need fresh red-tailed catfish, and then you chop some carrots.
Why do pirates never come here?
And then we add...
Hey, Yaya, why do pirates never come here?
What? Were you paying attention to me?
I can see them from the mountain. They're always far away and never come here.
Maybe because there's nothing here they are interested in. It's a tiny island.
But we have the door and the fountain, and now... This island is very beautiful.
That's true, but we're not taking care of it for others. We take care of the island because it's important to maintain it. Although I sometimes leave, I always come back. Because of you and our house. And even when I'm gone, I never stop thinking about the island. Our home reflects what we think of ourselves. We have to love ourselves, right?
Right.
Well, what were we talking about?
About dinner.
Yes, that, but what was I saying? Well, never mind. It's getting late, Koa. I need fuel for the boat. Fill the tank and bring it to the dock.
Of course, Lady Haku.
Alright. I feel like Lady Haku. Like, if I get interrupted, like, it takes me, like, a second to forget everything. So yes, I had also, like, in the prologue, I had been able to collect all of this stone.
Yaya says there used to be bats in this cave, but there are none left.
And this time, I can't touch them. So, it doesn't matter because this is the release, and this is how it's going to be, clearly, right?
I filled the tank.
And that means that's how it is. However, since I played the prologue so recently, I was shocked that there were that many differences. But who knows when the demo was actually made. I am still bummed that they took out the crab. I know that's a silly thing to be bummed about, but whatever.
Have a safe journey, Yaya. Remember what I asked you for?
What did you ask for?
Chocolate! If you want to stay, I can take the boat and buy it.
In a few years, maybe you can visit the city with me. The sea is very dangerous. You should never sail alone.
And what about you? Actually, it's okay. I let you sail alone. I'm gonna surprise Yaya by preparing dinner. I'll try the yummy fish recipe. Let's see. First I need to catch a red-tailed catfish at the pond. Yaya took her fishing rod with her. I'm gonna make one for myself at the workshop. I just need some materials.
Alright. For this we will... I don't remember if I cut down 2 trees. So we're gonna just cut down another one. And make a fishing rod. And I know I cut down 1, so that will actually make the fishing rod. However, I want enough later to make a torch. Alright, workshop. Make our bobber. Excuse me, resin float. And our fishing rod! Dun 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 dun!
Now I have a fishing rod. Time to go to the pond and fish. What was in that recipe? Fish. And some carrots. I didn't listen to the rest of it. Well, never mind. It'll work with this.
Yummy fish. That does not look yummy. Although, to be very, very honest, I don't really like my food to have a face. I know some people are totally cool with it. Just, I know where my fish, all my food comes from. I know fish were alive. I know what they look like when they were alive, or, you know, most of them. But no, I just don't need them looking at me. Alright, we have our fish. And on we go! Dun, 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 dun.
This doesn't look right. I hope it's still edible. Oh no! If it gets too dark, Yaya won't be able to get back. I must light the fire atop the mountain so that I can guide her. I just need a torch. That's easy. Yaya taught me how to make them. I think some wood should be enough.
Don't kick me out!
Well, I already have a torch, because I just made one. I must be careful. Fire is dangerous. Ah! It's getting dark. Now it's time to light the fire at the mountain. Good thing I remembered. Well, aren't you responsible, Koa?
And we're running. Running, running, running. Keep those doggies running. Alright. If we...
I run really fast. Maybe I can get it to the top.
And indeed, if you run really fast, you can light all the torches because all you need to do is get near them. And they will start. And you can get to the top. And light the fire!
I think I can see Yaya from here. I'm glad she arrived safe and sound. I hope she brought my chocolate.
Right? I can understand this kid's priorities. So, back to the dock! Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yaya, did you bring back chocolate?
I forgot.
Oh, Yaya. If I knew that, I wouldn't have cooked dinner.
Did you cook dinner?
Yeah, that fish recipe you like so much. But it's not very good. I wasn't inspired.
It's okay.
Sorry, Yaya.
Don't worry, Koa. This was your first time. It's normal. Talent has to be nurtured. Practice is what matters. And not being afraid of failing and being wrong. Make dinner tomorrow and the day after. And every day after that. Until you get it right. Don't run away from your mistakes.
Next time will be better.
That's it. Come to the guardian's door.
Why?
I want to tell you something. But first, take this key and go get the crystallis sphere I keep in my chest.
Your chest?
Yes.
But you never let me look inside your chest.
Today is different. We'll meet at the door. Alright, we got the key. And now, we're running. Again. I am so glad that sprint is just a you can do it pretty much forever thing in this game.
Ah! There's the crystallis! The chest is full of trinkets of mine. And a lot of letters and papers. Haku keeps everything, but not a single treasure. I'm gonna bring Yaya the crystallis.
It's birdie. Alright, go to the guardian's door. Bum bum bum.
What did you want to tell me, Yaya?
Do you remember the story about the guardians?
Yes. They protect the sea and the door.
That's it. Whenever there was any danger, they met here and opened the door with the 4 crystallis.
Will the door open at some point?
Only when Mara is truly threatened. It will open when the 4 crystallis are placed here, as if they were 4 keys.
I wish I could see what was inside.
It's not time for that.
What happened to the Guardians?
They disappeared, little by little. Very few people understood their work.
It is sad.
In my opinion, this world runs on the cooperation between people. Can you see the spiral on the door? Although they seem to be separated dots, everything is connected by the spiral, the wind of Mara.
It is true. Like when you ask me for stuff and I help you.
Yes! Even though you're always grumbling.
Well, I would rather do nothing. Don't you like lying on the grass?
Of course! Who doesn't? But being responsible is very important. When one of those dots disappears, everything collapses. Koa, you must help others. Always.
How?
By bringing them something they need. Or planting a seed. Every action has as small as they may seem, can be beneficial to others.
Do we have to help everyone? Even if they're mean?
There are mean people that are lost and need help. But there are other people that are truly mean.
How will I tell the difference?
You'll know by looking them in the eye. You know, I really wish that always worked, but you can't always tell someone who's bad just by looking at them or staring at their eyes. Some people are just squinty. Just saying, just saying. Invite them out to eat.
You say that a lot, Yaya. You have to win their hearts with food.
You know, she's got a point. Everyone likes food. Well, almost everyone. That's it, Koa. Don't forget it. Time to go to bed.
Already? The day passed by so quickly.
Good night, little guardian. Alright, and that's your day. So, let's talk quickly about one thing that this game is lacking that I really don't like. There is no save option. It does autosave, but let's say you missed something in a day that you would have really just rather gotten done. There is no way, short of editing save files or going and copying the save file that you previously had before you start the new day, to get that save file separated. So I don't like that. I much prefer a save file that you could have, or like, let's say my husband or child want to play this game with me, but I don't want them playing my game. There is no way to start a new character or a new game, a new separate game, for them to play their own version of the game. And I'm sure that's just a reason to like buy another game, but why? You can't really do that if you have a communal computer. I suppose we don't, but I would not purchase a game for one of any of my children to play before they have tried it out enough that I know they're interested, because I don't want to spend money on a game that they're going to play for 5 minutes and give up on. Because that happens frequently. So that is something that I kind of think is a con about the game, but it's not enough to stop me. I just have to remember every day to go and like copy my save and rename it something else so that I actually know where to like go back to, and then I would just need to delete the saved file and possibly the island file to redo it. But yeah, that's about it. But then that is it for the prologue, because obviously I have this giant banner that says, go home and sleep. So for that, all we have to do is go in here and select sleep, and our day is done. And we will move into what I would consider the main game. I still consider kind of the first day more like the prologue, but it's still our first day in the game. I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed my lovely, lovely voice acting. And I hope you are all having a great day. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. It really does help me. I love comments. If you want to give me some tips on what you would like to see, please do that as well. Constructive criticism is always good, and I want to know what you want to see. And if it's appropriate, I may integrate it into what I'm already doing. So please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz. Thanks all. Talk to you later.